Hello everyone, welcome to Brain Hive Academy, your one-stop for innovative workspace. On today's section, we're going to talk about the topic simultaneous equation involving one linear and one quadratic equation. So, as you view, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So let's go to the point. Let's solve this equation. Example, solve the equation simultaneously. So what is the equation? The equation will be 3x plus y is equals to 10 and 2x square plus y square is equals to 19. All right, so let's do this equation. Please, like I said from my previous video, see I'm playing. So you can see I'm playing with the board. Please, my student, always remove phobia of mathematics. Hi, this mathematics is too hard. Why is he having square? Why is he having square? I look at plenty square. Y is square, x is square. Don't panic. If you panic, you will never understand the problem. It's only when you understand the problem, you can give out solution. So play when I'm playing with the board. Look, I'm playing with the board. Play with it. So let's go. Solution. This is x that we have 3x plus y is equals to 10. This is equation 1. Then the equation 2 is 2x square plus y square is equals to what? 19. Call this equation 2. Take note. I told you there are different ways of solving it. So we are going to use substitution method to solve this equation. Now, using substitution method. Now, if we want to use substitution method, that means we have to make y the subject formula from equation 1. Make y subject formula. If you make y subject formula, that is equation 1 is what? Is 3x plus y is equals to what? 10. It's equals to 10. Making y subject formula, so y will be equals to 10 minus 3x. So y, okay? So therefore, for this equation 3. So we make what? We make y as what? This is y. After y, we have equal to, which is this equal to. After equal to, what do you have is 10. This is 10. So this 3x will meet this 10. It is a positive 3x. When it crosses the inequality sign, it becomes negative 3x. So, and call this equation 1. Equation what? 3. So substitute equation 3 into equation 2. What do you mean by that? This is y. Equation 2 is what? That is, look at equation 2 here, which is what? 2x square plus y square is equals to 19. So substitute the value of y into this. See, look at it. Y is 10 minus 3x. Remove this y and put 10 minus 3. So if we do that, we have 2x square plus for y. So we have 10 minus 3x all in square is equals to 19. So we have 2x square. This is square. Expand it. This is what? Expand it. So if you expand it, we have 10 minus 3x. That is the first one. The second one is also 10 minus 3x is equals to 19. So if you do that, we have 2x square plus. Because of this minus, I don't want to just do 10 times this, 10 times you make mistake. Let me show you how to do it in a simpler way. We have 10 multiplied by every figure here. That is 10 minus 3x minus 3x multiplied by every figure here. That is 10 minus 3x is equal to what? 19. So we have 2x squared plus 10 times 10 is 100. Plus times minus is minus. 10 times 3 is 30x. Minus times plus is minus. 3x times 10 will give you 30x. Minus times minus is plus. 3 times 3 is 9. X times x is x squared is equal to 19. So if you look at this, we have a 2x squared. Now we have plus 100 plus 100 minus 30 minus 30x, that is minus 60x, plus 9x squared is equal to 19. All right. So what do we do? This one and this one, they look alike, right? Good. They look alike. They have the same like term, x squared. So you can arrange them, bringing them together. So if you add them, 2 plus 9 is what? Is 11. So we can have 11x squared. Then you take this minus 60x. I'm arranging it based on their what? Their polynomial method. Like x squared x. Then after x is constant, which is what? Plus 100 is equals to 19. So you can move this 19 to join this 100 because they look alike. So if you do that, we have a x squared 60x plus 100 minus 19 is equals to what? 0. So if you do that, we have 11x squared minus 60x. 100 minus 19 give us 81. That is 81 is equals to what? Is equals to 0. So let's use what? Formula method. That is x is equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac is all over 2a. So I told us a is 11, b is minus 60, and c is 81. So we can have x is equals to minus 60. Please take note. Some person will ask, why is he having minus? Why the formula have minus? Recall that c has minus 60. Why the formula has what? Minus. That's why we have this minus minus. Thank you. Plus b is what? Minus 60 in square minus 4 bracket. A is 11 and c is 81. It's all over 2 times 11. So minus minus is what? X will be equals to minus minus is plus. So we have 60 plus minus square root of 60 square. 60 square, that's 3,600 minus 4 times 11 times 81. That is 3,564 divided by 2 times 11, that's 22. 22. Okay. So what do? We can have x is equal to 60 plus minus square root of 3,600 minus 3,564. 36. So we have 36 is all over 22. So if you look at this, we have x is equal to 60 plus minus square root of 36, that is 6 times 6, 36. So square root of 36 will give us 6. It's all over 22. But let's confirm to be sure. Square root of 36, that is 6. It's correct. So we have x is equals to 60 plus 6 divided by 22, or 60 minus 6 divided by 22. So x will be equals to 60 plus 6 is 66. So 66 divided by 22 will give us 3. X is 3. Or 60, that is 54. So 60 minus 6 divided by 22. That's 2.60 minus 6 divided by 22. That is 2.5. So x is 3 or 2.5. So what do we do now? We've got our x, so we need our y. So substitute x into equation 3. So what is equation 3? You flash back to equation 3 when we prove that y is equals to what? 10 minus 3s, and we call it equation 3. So therefore, your equation 3, that is y is equals to 10 minus 3x. So what do? We are going to substitute when x is 3. That is this 3. Y is this. So let's see what we'll do. So y is what? Y is 10 minus 3. This is x, and x is 3. So substitute this x and replace it as what? As 3. So we have y is equal to 10 minus 9. Y is 1. So also when x is what? 2.5. Y is equals to 10 minus 3, 2.5. So we have 10 minus 3 times 2.5 will give us 7.5. So 10 minus 7.5. 10 minus 7.5 will give us what? 2.5. So we have 2.5. Therefore, your answer is x is what? x1, y1, and x2, y2. So let's see. When x is what? Is 3. Y is what? When x is 3. Y is what? 1. And when x is 2, that is 2.5. Y is what? Y is when x is 2.5, y is also what? 2.5. So this is your final answer. Take note that we are substituting for value of y to get y. We are using x to get y. So whenever you see x, we use for x is 3 and for x is what? 2.5. So when we did that, we got this. Putting 3 into this, 3 times 3 is 9. 10 minus 9 gave us 1. Also, when x is 2.5, which is this, y is 10 minus 3x. So this one you are seeing, so is the x, which is 2.5. So 3 times 2.5 gave us 7.5. So 10 minus 7.5 gave us 2.5. So that is your answer. As you watch, please, I am pleading, subscribe, comment, share. God bless you.